Okay, so this is the race at Oulton Park. Gonna run a couple qualifying
Okay, John,
laps
we've
here.
got 2 laps to set a decent time.
I didn't get any more practice sessions in. So we'll just see how this goes. I did get maybe 5 minutes of practice before this session to work on a couple of things that I wanted to work on from the practice session. So we're ranked car number 3 in this split. It's probably a relatively low split. But that's
The
one
track
of the cool
temperature's
things
falling. It's now 80 Fahrenheit.
about iRacing is getting paired with similar skilled drivers, as long as the participation levels in the series are pretty good. Yeah, I did that in practice too. This is still technically our warm-up lap. We've got our green flag qualifying lap coming up, so try not to drag all this debris out onto the track and screw ourselves up. At least not in the corner. So here we go. Yeah, I did forget to record this session iRacing. I recorded it directly in CapCut. And so I don't have the TV view for this one. And I'm still having that problem, so there goes our first qualifying lap.
Your rears are cold.
So we gotta get tires warmed up again. Questioning whether I should have practiced more.
The leader has just done a 135.76.
So we'll start hearing some times.
The leader has just done a 134.05.
It says we have 2 to go, but that includes this one, which we're still warming up tires. But practice or not, we're just gonna so we'll probably go a little cautious. Make sure we get the lap in. There's the debris I drag out onto the track. This is the one lap I have. So I want to make sure I complete it. So carrying second gear through that chicane, like I mentioned in practice, definitely works. I'm still working on the exit a little bit. I'm carrying a little more speed out of it. Gotta learn how to maintain that.
P4.
Okay, so 135.0. So not quite fast enough for a 134, but let some other qualifying laps get entered by others and see how we did. P4. Actually a little surprised by that. Car number 3, ranked P4. It looks like those checkered flags by the names indicate whether they've completed their qualifying or not. Not everybody does. Or they have invalid laps and that doesn't count. But 4th on the grid. Now every race I run here, turn 1 is always a problem. There's always somebody sneaking up the inside. So, trying to make up space as the front cars are slowing down for the corner, the back cars like to come flying in. And since I'm going to be on the inside, I'm going to move way over and just kind of ride that line. Cut off any opportunity for somebody to try to sneak up inside there. Try to get through that cleanly and put a couple laps down, get things warmed up, and see where we land. Alright, here we go.
This will be a standing start. Okay, John, be ready. Watch for the lights. Go, go, go.
Right over here. Don't see anybody at the rear.
Left side. Clear left.
Someone trying to come around the outside, though.
The guy in front is Richard, car number 6, C license.
We lost that green car that was behind us. He went off somehow in the straightaway there. I don't know what happened there. Try to keep in check with these guys in front of us. Keep a half an eye on the guy behind us. So we've got about a half second on him. 5.6. Losing some to the people up front, and that's a little bit of lack of confidence. Oh, here comes the big car. So start making a move up the inside, back off. That might have been a test. So 15 laps to go. Got a little buffer here, just some open space.
Okay, John, don't let this guy distract you. Cameron, car number 16, is now leading.
I don't know how that is. Gee, doesn't look like it to me. Looks like Mason Western is leading. Crashes result in some disconnects. Must have had some crashes through there, so the debris flag.
The leader has just done a 133.56.
Just ran a 134.7. Get into the 133s, but I know there's a few things still to work on, but I'm not going to push it. At least not during the race. The pink car behind us has made a couple of dives. That one didn't turn out real good for him. I don't know if he's trying to unsettle me by just getting close and hope I make a mistake.
Alright John, the next car is Eric, car number 1, C licence. That's a new fastest lap for Worcester, 133.46. The gap to P5, behind is now 1.1. That was a 135.31.
Something happened to the pink car, looks like behind us. He's all of a sudden 4 seconds back. He's gone off somewhere. It looks like now he's battling with...
There's an incident in Shell Oil's corner. Oh. Eric, car left, clear left. Brilliant, nice one.
That's why you don't want to make mistakes.
The next car is Richard, car number 6, C licence.
So the pink car that was behind us was that Charles Park. He's must have spun, and now he's caught up with Hector, it looks like. And then Eric went off, and we got by him, so now we're in P3. We'll see if Eric catches us back up.
P3. That lap time was 135.94. them do the work. There's an incident in Old Hall. We think it might be Burton. Incident in Cascades. It looks like Burton.
Seem to be maintaining that gap behind us. Catches up in certain places.
Okay, John, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. He's quicker than you into Shell Oil's corner. P3.
Okay, well, about halfway through, and this all seems to be maintaining pretty well. I'm actually surprised to be this far up in the field.
You've just done a 135.10.
Still can't quite be consistent with the 134s.
to the plan. Don't be intimidated here. There's an incident in Druids. Looks like it's Cameron.
I want to think that catching the guy in front, but looking at the time, clearly not catching.
Halfway home. Fuel looks good. Okay, John, that's good consistency. Keep it up. It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth. That lap time was 1:34.69. Alright John, you've got half your fuel left.
Less worried about the guy behind me, so I'm just kind of focusing ahead. Trying to maintain momentum without pushing too much. Catching some lap traffic here, so we'll see if he's gonna slow us up or bring
There's
us
an
on.
incident in his laps. You think it might be Gordo?
He just went straight there for some reason. I'm not sure why. Didn't see him. Didn't look like he was locked up. Maybe he just got
Yellow
behind.
flag.
Looking in the mirror or something. But at least he didn't hold us up for the guy behind us. We've got another one. Sort of hoping some of the lap traffic might actually slow down the guy ahead of us, so we can catch him up.
The car in front of us is one lap behind.
It's just gonna move over and let us by. Alright, 5 laps to go.
Okay, John, don't let this guy distract you. Just done a 135.01. Incident in Nick Brook. It looks like Burton.
I think we've heard that name a few times before. He's up there somewhere ahead of Alex, who's ahead of us. So keep the pace up. Maybe that's another opportunity to gain back up on Alex. But he's 5.5 seconds up.
Incident in the Elite. We think it might be Burton.
Yeah, it was Burton again.
The car in front has just done a 133.84.
Now, if he's running 133s, then I'm probably not going to catch him. Unless he makes a mistake.
Right, the guy ahead of us is 2 laps behind.
Might be our fastest lap.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position. There's an incident in Druids. It looks like Oscar. Fastest lap for Worcester, 133.38. That's your best lap in this session. Fastest lap for Sarah, 133.34.
Pair of 134.5s right in a row, so that's some consistent improvement. Opened up the gap with Eric a good amount. Not making any room on Alex, but 2 to go. At this point, I think we're still 0 incident points.
There's an incident in Shell Oil's corner. It looks like it's Sarah.
Podium finish. Top 10 is always great. Top 5 is fantastic. A podium, if I can keep this, would be completely unexpected.
Two laps left. We're on for a podium here. That's a new fastest lap for Mitchell, 1:33.31. You've just done a 1:34.88.
Mitchell is the one the Chief just said had run on the 133s, which was the fastest lap for him. He's a lap down, so there must have been an incident. He's pretty close, so depending, I'd rather let him by than have him screw me up if he's faster than me. We'll see what he wants to do. Does he just want to hang out back there and be a buffer between me and the guy behind me? Or does he want to...
The gap behind is now 1.9.
See if he'll try to unlap himself as much as possible. Last lap. Don't feel like he's wanting to push me. I think he's just going to hang out.
Okay, John, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
This is some pretty consistent mid-134s these last 5 laps or so. Two seconds to the guy behind me, 4 seconds to Alex. Looks like Mitchell's giving me plenty of space. So we'll just wrap this lap up and take a podium. Did not expect that.
There's an incident in Lodge. Looks like it's Richard.
Oh, we're gonna get by? I hesitated there, though. It's a race to the finish. Doesn't look like
Great drive, that's a podium.
I don't know if I wanted to take that from him anyway, but certainly deserved it. Let's go back and look and see how close we were, what happened here. Just chatting a little bit with Alex. So let's see.
That's the end of the session.
See from there. So you didn't quite see him go off there, but you see where he came back on, and maybe if we didn't lift, maybe we could have taken it, but that's alright. Still, pretty good race. Good result. Surprised at that. And that's where I didn't save it to be able to do the other part of the clip. So that was it. P3 0X. Waiting for race results. I think I closed them. So fourth split. So that's it. Thanks for watching.